We're going to redraft the 2022 NBA draft. All right, so here's 30 through 21. There's not too much to talk about here. We got a few undrafted guys. There is one guy who I think could jump into the top 15 or top 20 when it's all said and done, and that's Josh Minot, who I have going at 28. I think he still has a lot of potential, and he ended last season hot, so I expect that to continue moving forward. But here's 20 through 11. We got a few more undrafted guys like Julian Champagnie and Colin Gillespie. This draft is pretty deep for the most part. It's got a good amount of solid role players. The biggest droppers in this section are obviously Jabari Smith Jr. and Keegan Murray. I think they both need to show a little more. Keegan Murray especially needs to be more consistent, especially with his three-point shot and his percentage dropping a ton last year. We also got Ryan Rollins at 12, who's in a good spot this year. I think he can make some noise with the Bucks. So yeah, that's 20 through 11. Here's 10 through 6. At number 10, we got one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. We got Dyson Daniels. We got a few bucket getters in Ben Mathurin and Shaedon Sharpe. I have Shaedon Sharpe 2 spots higher than Mathurin because I believe he has a higher ceiling. I think once Ben Mathurin gets more consistent, he can hit another level and we can be having a different conversation. At 8, we got the Lakers' newest center. We got Walker Kessler. And then at 6, we got a guy who caught his stride late in the last couple months of last season. That's Peyton Watson. He's becoming one of those two-way guys that you need to have on a championship team. And he's getting better real fast, so there's a good chance he could be in the top 5 of this draft class when it's all said and done. At number 5, we got my guy, Andrew Nembhard. He's one of the biggest risers in this draft class as he was picked 31st in 2022. At 4, we've got Chet Holmgren, and then at 3, we've got Jalen Duren. This one's real tight. I think you could flip-flop either of them, but I've got Duren over Chet for now just because of what Chet did last year in the playoffs. And then at 2, we got J-Dub. He was picked 12th in 2022, so he moves up 10 spots in the redraft. And then at 1, we got Paolo Banchero. I think he's the only guy in this draft that could be considered a superstar in a few years, but I don't think he's going to reach his ceiling that people hoped he would when he got drafted. Let me know what you think of the redraft in the comments.